ate on that party line and everybody listening.
She growled and put her head down.
He went over there and started poking and she's like turkey.
He's gonna leave her alone now.
Poor Leo.
Said, I'm sorry.
Nah, he'll get it.
Rizzo said, I'm sorry.
No, I said Rizzo once. Rizzo's one that showed her teeth.
Yeah, Rizzo didn't want.
All right, I'll just
Give me a
go
break.
on.
Huh. Give me a break.
Watch it. I bet you that thing will be down here in a half a minute. Jealous.
Oh,
She's got plenty of attention here.
He's listening to the birds chirping. I
Patio.
heard some kind of a bird up in the cottonwood tree today. Was that a
Did they have
hawk
that same
or
thing for these?
yeah. No, there's a hawk up back
What?
in the nest again.
This time for that.
I don't
Dayton
know.
says we got
I didn't go.
We got an owl that comes by.
Probably.
every now and then.
Yeah, Dave, when
Get
y'all
two
was
more, huh?
gone, Dave said there was an owl over there.
It was.
A who owling, huh? Was in the dog run in the tree, you
That was in
think?
the big cottonwood.
It was?
I think it took over the hawk's
I've
nest.
seen the owl before.
I've never seen that. I've heard people said stuff about it, but I've never seen it.
Well, Robert
We had
said
one
there
right
was
up here in this tree.
Robert said that, I never did see it, but he said
He
there's
said
an
there
owl
was-
up there almost every night. I never did hear it.
There's a woodpecker about to take down Todd and Paige's house. It's poked holes all in their house.
Well, there was one up here one time.
Well, Rick and them had one on their patio, on the porch, on the back there.
Before we closed this room in here, they'd one punched a hole up in there.
Mm-hmm.
Then they'd come out here on the side, them old things, hang on the side and they just squirt. I got out there one night and I saw that thing up there and I took a broom and I brushed him off of up there and he didn't come back no more.
I'm sure there's something you can put around to make them. There is a flicker woodpecker house that you can put on a tree. They're making nests in there.
Hmm.
We had those old barn swallows down at Roswell at the office and they made them mud huts. Man, they would be messed. And old Jack, what was his name? He was a janitor. He'd get out there and get them a ladder where he'd get all that cleaned off and he'd put wax paper, tape wax paper. They won't come right back to that same spot. He'd put that wax paper up there and they'd leave. They wouldn't.
Yeah, nothing sticks to it.
He couldn't stick that. And they wanted to stay at that same spot. But man, they'd get bad.
These out here, they say they're flickers. They're a bigger woodpecker. In Mississippi, we got the small ones that are black and white. These are special.
Black, red, and white.
They have a red head, and then their wings is black.
Black and their body's white or something. They're pretty.
But they're small birds.
But there was something on the internet the other day.
How you doing?
A squirrel got on a. Did you see that one? A squirrel got on one of those woodpeckers, and the woodpecker flew off with it.
Well, I saw that. I didn't read the thing. I just
That
saw
was-
it.
Brown squirrel.
It's just a little bit of ground squirrel got on that woodpecker.
Mm-hmm.
And another thing we saw on the, I think the news guy here had it on showing one night, little old bitty dog playing with a cat, and he got his head up under the cat, and the cat was across his shoulder.
Just barely right under. Got
He
right
ran
under.
around and had that cat on his back like that, and then he finally just ran in the back door, and that cat.
Carry that cat in the house.
I didn't care.
The cat was getting a free ride.
Saw another one on the internet too the other day where there's some player. I think this is on the news. Some people going through a safari out there, a park, and a big old lion came up and used his paw,
Female lion. I thought she used her teeth or something like that.
Yeah,
Trying to get in
open
the
the
car
door.
door.
Mhm.
Open the car
and
door.
opened the car door.
People there begin to scream.
I let him have that car.
Yeah.
Where you
Tell you what though, we was up at,
Is there a lizard
What
there?
do you see?
where was it we were? Oh, at Mount Rushmore.
Get the squirrel. Is there a squirrel? He's looking for it. Where's it? Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Where'd he go?
Where is it?
Ew, where'd he go? Where'd he go?
They not going to that up at Mount Rushmore though. We was coming through there. And I think Charles and Norma was with us. And we was coming out of the park, one of the parks there, and them donkeys was just so many of them. They wouldn't let you out. They just stand in the road, wouldn't let you go by, and then they stick their head in the window. People feed them.
She is grouchy. Like, I don't want to play anymore.
Come here, Leo. Hey, he's out of shape.
They'll do that out at Oatman too in Arizona. Them old, right on the, right close to Needles.
Is Leo bothering you?
Those old
Rizzo?
miners
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. She's happy.
go out there searching for gold or mining or whatever they did, and had them donkeys. Just let them run wild, and they just hundreds of them around. And people, all in that little old town of Oatman. People feed them.
Make sure he's not continuing to-
Yeah.